You're telling me if I'm... Yeah.
They're
Wait,
meeting in Super
Madden
Bowl
got
49
you banned
was
on
thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. This will be taken in at the 1.
Ooh, you got your
and
shit,
he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Right, set, fly, 20. Set, right, 54. Right, 54. Drop deep, drop deep. Check, check, go back, go back. We got motion, we got motion. Sugar. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, one. Check it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Caught by Sanu.
Oh my God, so fuck.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
That was a
throw
pick.
by Brady, knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, check it.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Let's go.
White, but
That
it's
was fucking
intercepted.
OP.
Trey Flowers picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A good start to the drive. Here's that caught out on the left side. And all the way in. Touchdown,
I'm clipping that shit.
Jacob Hollister, 48
Hold
yards.
up. Don't.
And they are able to strike first.
That
here
shit
on
was awesome. There. I'm done. I saved it. That was amazing.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Do like that touchdown though.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
To throw is Brady. And this one incomplete.
How mad would you have
Too
been?
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out.
I'm not even gonna lie, that was a pick, but the guy said, "No, give him a
Unable to find
chance."
anyone open.
Regular. Shadow.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He hits
That
one
was,
complete.
I can't even be mad. That was a good catch. I wouldn't have picked that if you.
What we got?
On 1st down, Brady. It's complete. James White.
Is
And
Bobby
they'll get him
Wagner
down
like
as he's
jerking
inside the
off?
40.
What the fuck?
That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right?
Damn, I ran from it.
Nice pickup on 1st down. And look at that.
That was a
diving
tutty
catch.
possession.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu there to make the
I'm not even mad because compared to what I did to you.
Here in this first quarter. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. That is
the fat guy.
The 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, stop copying me.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
I got my shit
Took a pretty good
lit
shot as he tried
up.
to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I thought that was an
Incomplete
interception.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
No!
Open man is Metcalf. He's got
No, that was a touchdown if he
work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That was a
So the line
touchdown.
of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Fuck.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson throwing again. Flush to his right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to go for it all.
Sorry.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 40 yards. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
I got this. I already know what play you're doing.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
If you don't punt, you're fucking
More
crazy.
problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Remind me who's fucking who right now.
Now it's Lockett. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
I have an EA.
And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
I've been fucking you all game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, right now they're saying,
oh,
hey, let's
you
keep
fucked
this
up
going.
already,
2 drives,
dude.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now here's a pass on
Alright,
first
this
down.
play
It's
is
knocked
like
away and
dog
incomplete.
squad.
And with that, folks, want to remind you to
You
join the
fucking
NFL
bitch.
Salute to Service. This season, the NFL and its players are honoring those who proudly serve our country, and fans are encouraged to join it. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's
I don't worry about
intercepted. Picked off by Jason
Russell
McCourty.
Wilson, bitch.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Out of fucking here.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. 10 yards on the pickup.
That was a torn ACL.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run it with Carson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first down, Wilson. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Hey, hey! Got it, got it. Slow down. Watch twist. Sponge. No. I want flare.
Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Well, partner, let's look league-wide for a second and think playoffs here. I'm going to give you some teams, and you tell me if they still have a chance at the AFC wild card, or are they just waiting until next year? How about Cleveland at 4? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Pass interference. Oh, you're mad. You're fucking mad. You broke something. You're fucking mad.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown
You had to have
passes
broken
now.
something
The
by now.
Seahawks
You're
are
muted,
able to
by the way.
stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Dude, I'm fucking EA Sports Boss so hard.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
EA.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Brady now on first down.
That next teammate used to tell
Hey, fucking commenting.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Check. Watch it before.
Brady now on first down.
Fucking ran from it,
He
dude.
did on the dive. Nice grab. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down. Now Brady again. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Brady's got his guys first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, they'll throw with Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw again on second down. Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. As the first half is winding down, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is going to be taken down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
On the ground is Michel, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Again, it's Michel. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Brady, complete to Watson, the tight end. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
And it's Michel once again. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now Brady. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the ball is out. Burkhead lost it, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete. All right, CD, let's look ahead to Week 12. The week before Thanksgiving, hard to believe some big games. It started Thursday night, Colts-Texans to decide who would go ahead in that division, but also Seahawks-Eagles, a game that you're going to be doing. That's a big one.
It's a monster one, and if you look at the Eagles' record, you would think they absolutely have to have it. But in the NFC East, even a loss doesn't eliminate them, does it? But if they win, they could be neck and neck with Dallas. With Seattle, they're trying to keep pace and stay right on the heels of San Francisco in the NFC West. How about Dallas at New England? That's a big-time game. The Cowboys trying to maintain their lead in the NFC East. New England just one loss. And Green Bay at San Francisco. That game got flexed to Sunday night.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to...
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Hey, you can quit now if you want. It's okay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how mad were you after?
I came to win.
When the side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. Bitch, you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double dreams. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double dreams. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double dreams. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it.
Hey, you gotta admit, my Bobby Wagner usual lyric is awesome.
They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season.
Got to admit, my user lyric on Bobby Wagner is awesome. My user lyric on Bobby Wagner is awesome.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
¿Qué pasa? Se hizo caca dentro.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the sack on first down, Jackson gets this one to Hill. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. On third down, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He uncorks it. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in. But
are you posting your loss?
It is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Draw play, Elliott. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This is Elliott. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Switch. Here we go, 47.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Here's Jackson. Snead's got it. There's some space here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jackson from the shotgun. It's complete to Snead. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here at Arlington. Being chased, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram there to make the grab, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I think we can establish that I'm the best.
This will be caught by Brown. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You guys, should I sell my whole team and get silver players?
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over,
and get one good card and go up from there.
So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 29, Prescott. His throw incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Shedding the tackle. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8. Nothing to score.
57 the mic. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
There's a 92 Baker Mayfield since when?
57's right. Watch the curve. Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
I want this clean 40.
That one complete to Elliott. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go, defense. Our time. Listen, go to 54. Go to 54.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Single 47. There we go, kill. 57's the mic. Sean, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, kill. Check nickel.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Caught by Wilson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Hey, kill. 47. Hey, check Mike 57. We're going to 54. Why here? 26.
To the air again, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a second time for 6 points.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
23 yards on the play. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The sack by Robert Quinn. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. With that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that, and his team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you've got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, if Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string, he's the defending NFL MVP.
But think about this. If Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he'll be the first 22-year-old to do it since Jim Brown. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
57's Mike. Mike 57. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Here we go, 46.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike 57, Mike 57. Check. 57 to Mike.
Prescott on first down. That's complete to Cobb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go, 47.
From the red zone now, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Prescott yet again. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram.
Let's go, baby.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Domata Peko racks up the sack. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Third and long for Prescott. Wilson's got it complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's good for our Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a first and 10.
Hey, kill. 27. Let's go. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Escaping the pressure. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Again, it's Elliott. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Watch out. Put it on. West. Go to 26.
Fourth down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Bynes. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. They complete it to Hill. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Now Jackson steps away to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. They'll run on first down. Ingram.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. He's at the 50. 30, past the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's the way you make it feel. That's the way you make it feel.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Hey, kill! What he's coming! He's coming! We got double up! Hey, check 24! Watch 24! Kill!
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Hey, kill! Rock 57. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Arlington, it's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Here's Jackson on third and long. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Jackson now, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, 5. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.